Compassion in Growth is churches getting together and working together to help those in their neighbourhoods who don't have anywhere to go. Very literally those who be sleeping on the streets. By working together we're able to put on a night shelter. By working together we're able to help people into more long-term accommodation. We stop, we get alongside the guests, we hear what they need and we try and meet those needs. There are a few themes as to why I see people coming homeless in London. So if I just think about our experience at the night shelter, this last year we had about 150 guests come through our night shelter. About a third of them were refugees, so people coming from primarily Northeast Africa, some from the Middle East. They're people who've come here seeking asylum. Often they've been granted asylum, but they just need a hand finding their way in London, in the UK. Another group would be guys who come to the UK looking for work, and then for different reasons, either that offer of work didn't materialise or the work they'd hoped for wasn't there, and they don't have the local support network to fall back on, and they end up on the streets and need someone who's going to take them in. And then a whole range of reasons. Mental health issues can be a factor, substance misuse issues can be a factor, and very seemingly simple things could be factors, like just losing your job or relationship breakdown. These things can be the thing that pushes someone onto the streets. Our guests tell us that they encounter hope by the fact the night shelter's there. When they feel like may have been let down by different people, or they feel like they don't have anywhere to go, they suddenly find that these churches they're walking past, actually they're full of volunteers who are eagerly opening those doors to welcome them in and do whatever they can to make them a home in those church halls and give them a safe place to sleep. And that by working together, those churches are able to offer them a route out of homelessness. I love the mix of the practical and the spiritual. So the fact that we see people without a bed for the night, so we give them a bed for the night. We see people who need a long-term bed, a home for the long term. We can help them do that. And we see people who they might not know about the good news of Jesus. We give them an opportunity to engage with that. Or they might already be following Jesus and they just really enjoy being part of a church community for the time they're part of the night shelter. So yeah, I love the fact we get to do both, the practical and the spiritual. That's why I'm here. I think people want to help. You walk down Brick Lane, you walk down the local high streets and you see people very evidently in need, but it's quite hard to know what to actually do in those situations. Should I give money? Should I not give money? Should I send them to this place down the road? Should I not? Growth offers a very practical and easy access way to make a real difference to homeless people's lives locally in the area. You can come along, you can do stuff that you can do. You can sort out the beds, you can make the dinner, you can be friendly to a guest and know that you're part of an initiative that is literally taking people off the streets into shelter, into housing, and through it all giving people the opportunity to be prayed for and hear about Jesus. So we have a great team of volunteers in the East End. They make growth happen. They are growth. Growth is a partnership. Our guests really appreciate the welcome of our volunteers. We call them guests. The dynamic isn't one of service user and service. It's church community and guests coming into that church community. Yeah, I'd want to say to the churches of the East End, thank you. It's a real privilege to work with you. I love my job. I love the fact I get to work with you guys. Anyone else who wants to get involved is always welcome. We're a partnership, we're a family. We'll work with whoever wants the best for our guests, whoever can. But thank you.